Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us in this sacred time of release for our burning bowl ceremony. So let's just take a second, focus on that crackling of the fire's embers. Allow it to bring us to our center, to our oneness. As we progress through this evening's ceremony, I'd like to invite all who are here tonight in person and live streaming to take time to honor yourself and the year that you've just come through. We are here collectively to hold space for ourselves and for each other as we look to create a safe container to heal and release in the sacred ceremony. I remind you to take your time tonight to be gentle with yourself. As you look deep into your center, as you release, as you heal, hold space for the one you set beside, for the ones who join us virtually. Honor the moment, honor the oneness. Oneness is where we will start tonight, and honor the release and the healing of one is a release and healing of a community, and that is a ripple that is sent out into the world. So we say, thank you, oneness. Thank you, Creator. Thank you. Thank you. And now we give thanks to the north, to the wind. Air blown into us, filling us with life, the breath, keeping us tethered to Father God, to the stars, burning brilliant white with wisdom only time can give. The north represents our acceptance of who we are. The north is knowing our truth. Thank you, north. Thank you, wind. Thank you. Thank you. We give thanks to south, to water, to warm waves of passion, fluid, youthful life energy, streaming emotions through our physical self, like the red blood that flows through our veins, veins that run through us like an integral root system, comparable to our plant allies, to ancient trees. The South represents our driving energy. The South is feeling our truth. Thank you, South. Thank you, water. Thank you. Thank you. We give thanks to the West, to the earth, the physical, beautiful mother God of us all, giver of vast spaces for exploring our own energies as it affects others and ourselves, all while holding us with the maturity that can only be taught by Sister Moon. Moon only made visible in all her glory by the richness of a black night sky. The West is a gift for reflection. The West allows us to see our truth. Thank you, West. Thank you, Earth. Thank you. Thank you. We give thanks to the East, to fire, an offering from brother, sun, to ancestors long since past. A yellow spark of enlightenment, forcing us to look at how we choose to live our lives and the effects that it has on us. Is it destruction or is it growth? Are we spiritually present or are we resistant? The East illuminates all and demands our attention. The East urging to respect our truth. Thank you, East. Thank you, fire. Thank you. Thank you. So I meet you here tonight at the fire's edge. And remember to let your attention float back to the crackling of the fire of the community, the fire that joins us all. The fire is a sentinel being. It's a brother to us, a messenger. His flames dance with the great spirit of all. But to see it, to feel it, we must be comfortable with the dark, with setting in the stillness of the night. Fire is a gift, a guide to light our true path on life's journey, offering warmth and safety in the stillness, in the dark. However, fire comes to illuminate, and when he does, he shows us our shadows, the things that we hide, the things we pretend to be, the things we continue to carry. The fire offers us renewal. From its ashes comes new growth. When we give these shadow things that keep us in the dark to the fire, he turns them to ash. He gives them back to the earth. And this allows new space inside us to birth new thoughts, new ideas. The fire, he will listen, but it is the smoke that carries. Smoke whips and twirls around you, cleansing the mind as it fills the night air and you breathe it in. It will purify the soul. Together, Brother Fire and his sacred smoke lift these released shadows to the north, to the stars, releasing all that you have given it back to the Father and to the Mother. And you are offered a safe space to go within and birth anew.
Thank you all for gathering here, for gathering there, wherever you are. Take this time to enter into the activity of this ceremony. This ceremony, which is carried throughout the Unity communities all over the world for at least 70 years within our churches and schools and gathering houses. This has been a way that followers of this tradition have rung in the new year, recognizing the principles that what we hold in mind creates in kind. What is around us is in some way a reflection. More than that, it is the substance of our interior world. What we think within and what we perceive without is in a mysterious way united. There is no difference. Bringing our awareness to light on these different aspects of the outside world through these ancient images for perceiving and understanding the way that nature is a unified whole with different parts playing different roles to create life, this thought image allows us to enter into that process. So now I invite you, have your implements at hand, your pencil, your paper. We won't need them for a little bit, but make sure that you have them ready. If you're at home, take the time to prepare. I am going to lead us on a bit of a guided meditation. So settle into your seat or where you stand and just breathe. More to the point, let breath move in you. Let go of any anxieties or other limitations that may hem you in. There is no way to get this wrong, and I'm really glad that you showed up for it. So breathe. And breathe deeper still. Let there be no pause between. Let there be nothing that you hold back in the flowing in and the letting out. This is the present moment, the now, that we strive and that we relax into. We let it happen. We can only work to stop what is happening naturally. And for now, we deepen that awareness of what is happening. We give ourselves over to it as we receive from it. We feel the beating of the heart within us, the beating rhythm, which is actually older than the different organs of our body. We are a heartbeat before we take on the shape of a heart. This rhythm is from the beginning, and it too comes to us as a gift, flowing through us, wrapping the solidity of our bodies in these rhythms which we play a part in, but are never wholly in command of. And as we feel ourselves centered within our bones, within our blood, within our breath, within a cosmos that is greater than us and yet is wholly finding place for us, we turn our minds to think on the landscape of this past year spread out below us as if a valley vista beneath our feet as we stand here at the summit. What has it taken us to climb thus far? What in this view stands out to us? There is no wrong answer to this, folks. Whatever comes up to you, whatever of your journey has made itself known in this moment, epic or frivolous, mundane or sublime, a jumble or a single startling fact. This is all here for you. If there's a thought that comes up for you that you want to set aside, let it go to the flame. What is it that now remains? What is it that returns to you? These are the burdens which have made us strong as we've made this trek. Though we may groan with effort, though we may feel in this moment of peace and shelter the weariness of having carried them so far, know that this is the refreshment, the time of letting them pass away. Their gifts will remain. The strength they have given you in your efforts is yours, but there is no need to carry them further when we leave this place. And so, as we tenderly look at that which has been brought with us, as we feel whatever we feel, whether it's fear or anger or joy or shame or sadness, we are thankful for the opportunity to have experienced them, and we are grateful for the chance to give them back into the flow of time, into the flow of life. And so as we sit in the silence, we come back to a consciousness of our fingers and our toes, wherever we're sitting. Write down whatever it is that has come to you through this vision, or will continue to come as we go through the moments of sacred silence, as our ushers call row by row here in the sanctuary to give you the chance to approach the flame, to be healed in a flash of 2021 and all it's left us with.
So if you haven't done this ceremony at home yet, then just please finish it up before we begin our closing. The collective healing and the power of our oneness. So thank you, everyone that has gathered here in this sanctuary tonight. Thank you for those participating on our live stream, for it took each and every one of us, each and every one of our hearts, our collective energy. So we really appreciate your presence in the sanctuary and also through Love Streaming Land. We also want to thank our ancestors and those that come before us, our children who will hopefully live long before us, Mother Earth, Father, Son, and Spirit who is always present through it all. Coming together in community, we lead with love, kindness, and generosity. This strength is in our collective action. And as we return to our neighborhoods, to our families, to where we reside, we are safe, we are loving, and we are kind. We are a blessing in the world. If you feel so moved to leave a love offering or a tithe, there are baskets in the back with the usher on your way out. Please feel free. Thank you so much for supporting our community. Once again, we really thank you so much for your attendance and your presence and your hearts and your minds. Be safe, be blessed, and Happy New Year. Thank you.